tilt this up a little. I want to make sure that I'm in frame. I'm leaving this raw and uncut because I'm hoping this video isn't too long. It shouldn't be because it's a short story time. But I have 2 other videos that I've been trying to edit to get out this month. And it's not been going very well. So I thought I'd take advantage of the stuff that happened today to make a story time video for you guys. So before I get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed. Finally reached 50 subscribers. I don't know what I'm going to do for that, but we'll figure it out. Damn. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so every time I upload, you get a notification for it. And also, if you're into videos like this, make sure you definitely click the like icon below, which should be on this side. It lets me know you like this kind of shit. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and let's go. But I'm probably gonna clip this into the beginning, but you might want to sit down and have a drink with me. It's a little early for one of these. Right now it is, can I see the fucking time? 12:34. Alright, you guys, so the shit that happened today, I had to get me a small thing of, well, no, it was the E&J that I had left over from like a while ago, and I put the rest of it in here. These are so good, but the pina colada one is my favorite. Anywho, today was stressful. Oh my god. So, please excuse if I hack and cough a little bit. I'm still getting over a cold. So I might still have phlegm that's gonna come up. I'm not gonna leave it in there. I'll probably like edit it out. But today was pretty fucking crazy. You know how I like to keep it really real with you guys. I haven't been working a very vanilla job in a while. I haven't been getting a lot of income or whatever from being a makeup artist because I don't have a full license yet. But that's something I'll discuss in another video because I do want to let you guys know about that kind of realm. Because a lot of people like to sit here and tell me about something I already do research on because it's going to be a fucking career for me. So don't tell me about my own life. Anywho, so I get public assistance and stuff like that. I like to keep it real with you guys. So I had to go to a back to work program. I'm fixing my my resume because I am a freelance makeup artist and a PA. I never put on my resume, and I have like 3 years ongoing of this experience. So fuck it, I'll put on my resume. It's still work. I may not really be getting paid for it, but you know, it's still work at the end of the day. So going to the computer room, the orientation went yesterday. So I go into the computer class to go and do that stuff because that's how they set up your employee so you can apply for work. I go ahead, I sit down, get started on it, and me and everybody else in my room hear commotion from further down the hall of the program, and this guy is yelling, "Get off me, get off me, get off me." It was a black gentleman, and you can hear in his voice he's kind of distraught because he's like, you can tell like whatever was going on wasn't his fault. Somebody rubbed him the wrong way. Like, you know when it's somebody just mad to be mad, and you know when something that's been built up. When you're in those kind of programs, a lot of people tend to forget that when you're in those programs, 9 times out of 10 you don't want to be there. And it's not that you don't want to, not all the people that are there just don't want to be there. What it is that they're already going through a lot. And in those kind of programs, a lot of the time you gotta make sure that your light bill stays on, your rent's being paid, there's food in your house, mortgages being dealt with, stuff like that to make sure you survive when you go into these programs because you're trying to survive. I don't know about any other places, but 9 times out of 10, the people who come into the programs that we're in, That's what we're trying to do. And a lot of people who don't want to be in those kind of programs is because they feel like it's a waste of time when they can be getting shit done on their own. A lot of people only just lost their job. Shit's been getting tough. You know, the first month of this year has been a shit show. So he's telling the security to get off me, but they're trying to calm him down. Like, they did a really good job of trying their best to get him to calm down. And he leaves the building. I hear from one of the other ladies that he said, "Oh, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shoot up these bitches." You don't know what somebody's fucking going through. Because I end up hearing some stuff later on that one of the ladies, the staff members, was sitting there talking hot shit. When you're working a program like that, you don't know what somebody else is going through. So you can't just automatically assume that the people are here just because they fuck up. Yeah, they fuck up and they're trying to get their life together. That's why they're in that room. So you can't sit here and just automatically assume that everybody's in there because they are constantly just being a fuck up. Because there's some people who be in them programs and it's like, yo, you put yourself in a situation every motherfucking time, y'all should learn your lesson and you don't. Those are the people who give these programs a bad rap. Now, with the shit that's been going on, if somebody sit here and put a fucking threat, you need to start taking these kind of things lightly. With the amount of school shootings and people, the LGBTQ that's being shot up and shit like that, if you're Hispanic, you're automatically labeled being fucking Mexican, and stuff like that. Y'all need to stop. So, and I have another video that I've recorded somewhat about stuff like that from the other program that I was in, that, you know, you're there while your shit's pending, and then when it's approved, you come to one of the other ones you can choose from. So anyway, me and one of the guys in the back were sitting there talking about how, you know, y'all need to stop playing and instigating shit. People being nosy and putting their heads out and wanting to see what's going on. I have fur on my nose and I don't know what the fuck. Let me see. Yeah, that's fucking fur. Fucking cat fur. So, like, come on. And he's saying he's going to come back and shoot up the place. I'm not taking stuff like that lightly. Now, not usually, but sometimes when people say stuff like that and they leave, sometimes they'll go and they'll smoke a cigarette, smoke a blunt, and be like, fuck it, I'm not going. Because now they feel like they got too comfortable at home to go out. Now this nigga came back. He came back, and all I know is all of a sudden, people were flying down the hallway to leave. People were running. My first instinct is, first of all, I don't want anything on me that dangles. I'm wearing a bag. I still have my coat on, but I took off my big headphones and my scarf because they're huge. Too many wires would get tangled in it. So I'm glad that was off, but I still have my bag on, but that's not very obstructing. It's a small bag. Ooh, excuse me. But I still have my coat and stuff on. So shit pops off. Yes, I'm kind of stuck where I am, but I know the lady in front of me is going to jump up too. But you start seeing people run. And I don't know if because he showed the gun, but I didn't hear any gunshots. Because you have to pass the front desk. I don't know who it was that had this shit happen to. It might have been the lady right at the front desk. I can only really think of one of the people who might have earned it to have that happen to them, because this woman does kind of talk a little crazy. But when you're angry, you remember faces. So she might have been on the list, but not the main person for that day. And I don't wish bad on anybody, especially not death. Which is why I find it funny that some people sit there and say that I do, or I have, or I would. No, you can come and you can suffer here on earth with the rest of us. You're not escaping this shit. Death is an easy way out. That's how I feel about it. Don't at me. So, we're telling people to close the door when you see the first group run. Some people are just smart, left. I'm part of the second half of the smart ones where we were kind of stuck in the back, where we wouldn't be able to get out very easily. I'm going to tell people close the door. Close and lock the door. People still being fucking nosy are looking down the hall with the door open. What if he was to start shooting? You're in the line of sight. You're in the line of fire. So y'all dumb motherfuckers is sitting here still looking. Y'all either come in and close the fucking door, possibly lock it, or you leave. Now, I'm very hyper aware. For those of you who may not know, I did say it in a video that I never got out. But I suffer from anxiety, depression, and PTSD. I'm very hyper aware. The first day I got to that building, I know where all the exits were. Now this is one of those hyper aware that usually veterans have. But because of the way my block is, and with the shooters that I had to deal with at a very young age, I'm always aware of those kind of things because I know that the people I know how people on my block are, and I know those are the same people that come to these programs. So no matter where I am, especially like now we have all these school shootings and all this shit, I'm even more hyper aware. Like especially when I come into a building, where I know it's an enclosed space. I know where all the exits are. I know the best way to get out. If something happens here, I can go out this way. So, moving on. The staff members start telling us to leave. Just go out the back. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. Get out. The guy came in and threw acid in the lady's face. Now, I do remember from before that after the guy had left, you hear in the room, I guess, that it happened in, all you hear is all these Spanish ladies sitting there talking, and laughing. This kind of shit isn't a joke. It's not. Some people were smart the first time they heard it, and when heard it say, or when the lady came down and said, "Nah, I heard that he said this, I'm out." She left. She said, "Fuck this." She and whomever left with her were the first group of smart people. Now I was thinking, because I'm pacifist. I'm one of those half full, not half empty kind of people. Where I'm thinking maybe he'll go home, he'll smoke a cigarette, smoke a blunt, he'll be good. You know, he'll think about the fact that he needs to be here because he wants to get shit done. But you never know, people are going through what's going on with them at home or in their neighborhood. Maybe they have a mental illness, and a lot of people think mental illness is a fucking joke. It's not. I unfortunately deal with people where it exists for them and not for everybody else, conveniently for them. So you never know what somebody's going through, which is why you have to show kindness to people. Because people can snap. So they told people leave, and to be quite honest, like the security that are in the building, they're not armed. So there's only but so much they can do in those kind of situations. They can't entirely close the door because there's still people coming in. They didn't have anybody in the front checking the door, and they didn't take it seriously the first time, because I don't think they have any way to radio outside. They can radio each other, I think, but it's the main staff on site that run the program that's supposed to call out if there's something that big, because those are the ones that work under HRA. And I guess they didn't call fast enough, because if they did, they'd have had actual police presence outside. And that guy probably doesn't live that far from that area either. He probably lives in the area. So the fact that he went and came back in a very short amount of time, that whole shit went down in like maybe an hour. From when you heard the commotion start to when we started getting told to leave the building, evacuated out the building, all that was in the span of a fucking hour. Because I didn't sit down in the chair to do my fucking resume until about 10. And I made it home at 11:30. It takes me half an hour to get there. So that's how I know all that happened in the span of a fucking hour. So that's the funny, that's not even funny. That's the shit that happened today. Now on a scale of crazy, I've definitely had an experience that was crazier than that. If you guys want me to do the story time for that one, I'll gladly do it. Because the reason why that one was so stressful for me, it was more stressful, was that I wasn't worried about what was going to happen to me. I was worried about the child involved and what I would have done to the man if I got my hands on him. So I came home crying that day, not because I was scared for myself, because I was scared of what I would have done. But my first instinct was to make sure the baby was okay, that the mom was okay. But if you guys want me to talk about that, I have absolutely no problem with it. But that's what happened. My video's going on 15 minutes. It's the perfect time for a YouTube video. It's not too long, not too short. Early for me to have a fucking drink. That's why I didn't do it too heavy. Need something to calm me down some, because that was pretty crazy. It'd been crazier if it was a shootout. Like, it would have put it on the top of my fucking list. But I've seen and been through some shit. So a lot of it is just like, you know, meh. But it's sad that that's the reality of the situation. You become desensitized to this kind of shit. On top of the fact that I have my issues, so it makes it that I'm unnaturally calm in those kind of situations. Unnaturally calm. That's trauma for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Like I said, if you guys like these kind of videos, as crazy as they are, make sure you click the like button. If you've had a similar situation like this, please let me know in the comment section below. I really would like to hear about it. But other than that, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell icon so you are notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'll probably spend the next like half an hour doing a quick edit to this video because it won't be too much, and release it for you guys. But other than that, I'll leave that there. Make sure you guys stay safe in this crazy ass world, because we ain't even hit fucking February yet. It's the first month of 2020, and here goes the shit that happened. So you guys go ahead and stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.